Subscribe to James the Sheriff Dixon, you motherfuckers.
What's going on, guys? James here to bring you another video, and this one I'll be doing my first The Walking Dead reaction review for 2019. And this episode we'll be discussing Season 9, Episode 9. So here we go. I like when they do that, the 9 and 9, you know what I mean? Alright, so Episode 9 premiered this past Sunday, and we got the Whisperers finally. We got Lydia, who is Alpha's daughter. Now, I liked the introduction of the Whisperers, and I pretty much liked the introduction of the Whisperers. That's what I'm trying to say. And the show picked up. Let's get into the story. The episode picked up right where they left off in season 9, episode 8, and it continued from there. They took Jesus back to the hilltop. Tara is pretty much in charge now. And Daryl's like kind of in charge, but he like doesn't want to be. Like Michonne gave him that talk that like these people need him, and like Daryl's like they have Tara, and he doesn't want to be in charge. You can kind of see that, and I think that's what Norman Reedus was talking about when like Daryl's not taking over Rick's role. Like Daryl doesn't want to be leader, so that's what I think that he's trying to put at that. Like Daryl is not the leader type, he's more like the background role type, and that's what he wants to be. So. I really didn't get to see Carol or like Ezekiel much this episode. I hope we get to see them the next episode. So yeah, we got to see a lot of Negan and Judith. I'm just going over like what happened during the episode. We got to see a lot of Negan and Judith. So Negan went back to the sanctuary and like nothing was there. And from what I got from the reaction of the fan base when I was looking the stuff up from the premiere, that's what hit a lot of the fans was that. Seeing the sanctuary, seeing like the past few years of The Walking Dead. This is season 9. Like I think like next year or the year after that, they're going to be on for like 10 years. Like 2020, I believe this is going to be their 10th year being on the air. So this past episode like really hit fans hard of them seeing the changes of the show, like Carl being gone, Rick being gone, and next season Michonne being on. I got a video later this week of me pretty much talking about Michonne leaving and why she's leaving and all that. And her going over to the Rick movies. So, yeah, look out for that. And, pretty much, like, when Negan went to the sanctuary, he was expecting to see his people there, but it was pretty much dead. Like, we got the gist of that from the first half of season 9, that everyone left after the whole incident between the groups, so it's pretty much dead there. So, I still like Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan. A lot of people still don't, but I still do. And I'm really liking Judith, like I said before when I first saw her in the trailer, and up until now for the second half of season 9. And when we first saw her in the first episode of season 5, well, the first episode we saw her in, which is episode 5, I liked her then, and I like her way better. Like I've said, I like her way better than Carl at that age. I think it's because she was molded into the apocalypse. So, again, there's still word that we're gonna get the fair by the finale. So I said that in my final thoughts video that I'm hoping we see that like either the episode before the finale, or that's probably a good episode for the finale to get to see the Pike victims from Alpha's group. And we got to see Alpha in the last part of the episode. Now this is a spoiler. I'm gonna say spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert if you don't want to hear spoilers for this episode if you have not seen it yet. I mean, it's Tuesday, so if you haven't seen it by now, what are you doing watching this video? It's a reaction review. So we got to see Alpha at the last second of the episode with Alden and Luke, who were looking for Yumiko, who I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she was off looking for supplies for the fair, or she was out looking for other Whisperers, like Daryl was interrogating Lydia throughout the entire episode. And I like Daryl's interrogation, but a lot of people are thinking that Daryl is going to get together with Lydia and they're going to go like have like an undercover thing with Daryl and Lydia, and that storyline from like a comic storyline that Negan kind of had. Because Angela King said Negan's going to have like a different storyline from the comics going forward in the second half of season 9. So, yeah. Like I said, this was a pretty good episode. It was a slow episode, but you can kind of expect that from the action, from the death of Rick Grimes in the first half. Death. air quote around that because he's still alive for the movies, but his group thinks he's dead. But yeah, overall, like you said, pretty good. I'm not gonna give it a rating because fuck it, 4 out of 5 stars. It's a pretty good episode. I think The Walking Dead is slowly getting back on its feet. We'll see what they do with the Whisperers and like what they do like when Michonne is actually gone. If they try to hint at that towards this season, or if they'll hint at that next season with her last few episodes. But yeah, again, I liked it, and I didn't watch it when it first premiered on. I have to say this: if you didn't watch my final thoughts video, I did not watch it on the AMC website when for the premiere thing because I don't have that the membership thing because I have the cable thing. I don't have the AMC membership for the online thing, so I didn't watch it a week early. I watched it traditionally like I normally do on Sunday night. And yeah, so I just have to say one more thing. If y'all don't see this posted late Sunday night, early Monday morning, then it'll be most likely posted Tuesday like it is now. And that's just what I have to say. If anything goes on, you'll still get it. It'll just be like a day late or so. Because, yeah, if anything happens, like I'm posting it now a day late instead of like early Monday morning like I normally post it like around 11 o'clock midnight Monday or Sunday night. I'll post it Tuesday. But yeah, like I said, overall good episode. It was like slow and like it wasn't like just slow, it was like half and half, you know what I mean? Which is I think a good pace for The Walking Dead to be at right now. So I think they're slowly coming back, like I said. And overall a pretty decent episode. So I'm pretty much gonna leave it there, guys. Otherwise I'll just be rambling about the same stuff. Oh, I also have one more thing to say. I liked when Daryl and the Michonne and the others came across the bridge, and Daryl shot one of the started shooting the walkers in the legs to figure out which one were the Whisperers. I hope he starts doing that if he doesn't join the Whisperer group to see which one are Whisperers, so the walkers eat the Whisperers first, so that way Daryl pulls out his knife instead of wasting arrows. I thought that was pretty dope, and I think we figured out that Rosita is sleeping with someone other than Father Gabriel and she might be pregnant because she just walked outside to like throw up or something and during that or like spit her. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it because she like threw up or spit and like some people are thinking she's like sleeping with Sadiq or like someone else other than Eugene, which she did in the comics. I hope she gets together with Eugene like she does in the comics, but she's apparently sleeping with like a bunch of other people other than Eugene, which is what the show is trying to hint at. Okay, I'm just gonna end that there. If we figure out who she really is sleeping with other people, then we will know. But like I said, that's just my guess. So I'm gonna end it there, guys. What did you guys think? If you watched these, put the comments down below what y'all thought. I'll read them. I always read my comments. And yeah, with that, I'm gonna end it there. Look out for my Michonne video I have for y'all about why she's leaving later this week, and I'll have a Maggie video for y'all later this week about Maggie returning and her possibly having a spinoff. So with that, I've said that multiple times now. With that, this is James saying, this is really it. This is James saying, please like and subscribe for more if you like what you've been seeing. This is James saying, peace. I'll see y'all in the next one, guys. The Walking Dead is officially back, baby.
All right, I just want to shout out an amazing channel, James the Sheriff Dixon. Oh, he's such a great guy, and he is super cool for coming to the show. I'm glad I got to meet him in person, and you should subscribe.